Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ran about the Lux, and that's up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep, you could diabetic. They mouth in front of the seat, let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry now, this is Bashal Tutu. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Leads to 3rd down and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Inside give here for Tutu. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, if they drop him behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
3rd and long for Nix. He's got a man left. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So here's Jack Brownie to punt this one away. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And he's there. Fair catch called for and taken.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. First give of the game to the LSU product. Bouncing football, but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
He cuts it back left. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Williams on 1st down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. This one from 42 yards out.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 40-yard line.
Quick throw to the left is complete. He crosses the 35. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 37 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Captain, ready. Bombers. Away. Captain.
Nix with it on 1st. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 14-yard line.
Nix to throw again. Throws caught. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play. But hey, still a win for this offense. They've got 1st and goal now from the 2. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives them 1st and goal. And that's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Landover right after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they're thinking points.
Bombers, ready.
Once more, it's Nix. Flushed down now to his left. And he runs out of bounds a yard or two behind the line. Couldn't get all the way back. That's going to count as a sack.
Okay, even with nothing open downfield, there was still the option to simply throw it away. Mental mistake there, and it cost them 3 yards.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. To throw, here's Nix. Rolling left, buying some time. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And he's chased out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack for the defense. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Captain.
Here's Nix. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 7, Cowboys 3. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play's a design run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be just 1 step away from that 1st down. They haul him down near the 31.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Here we go, 4th down with Williams. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. New set of downs for them from the 31. Tootin on 1st and 10. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just 1 play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders now lead by 10. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
14, Cowboys 3.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
3rd and 2, Williams. On the move, headed right. And the Commanders' rush brings him down. And they chase him out of bounds. That's going to be a sack. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
On 4th down, it's Williams. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. Thought they turned it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Tootin gets him from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. Only a couple of minutes to go in our 1st half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Nix. He rolls to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Almost set. Joe. Ready. Captain. Bombers.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a 2nd home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the pistol, Williams. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
44 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys chop some of the lead off before the half. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys make it an 11-point ball game.
Commanders 41, Cowboys 10.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Captain.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Here's Nix to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Fits it through the middle. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
It's 4th down.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They'll stick with the ground game here. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So second down coming up.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Hits his running back. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be fourth now and less than a yard. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Williams throwing on fourth. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Working from the gun, Williams. Chased out to his right. That's caught at the 25. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Offense to the line fast. From the red zone on first. Flushed out of the pocket. That one connects. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on two to that touchdown.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hand off to Tootin. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up second and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Getting out to his left. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And now it's third and short.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Almost set. Away, away. Catching. Hey.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Second down, give to 2. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
45-yard attempt.
That crunches off the right upright, no good. And they are unable to double their lead.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support. This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
3rd down, here's Williams. Ooh, puts him here under this one, right side. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Picked off by Craig Woodson. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side, tracking down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
27-yard line.
Nick's quick out wide, complete. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hold on a second. Hey, away.
Nick's from the gun. Ooh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Here's Williams. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Williams to throw on third. Short pass brought in. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. First and 10 from the 43. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Williams set to pass. He's got Thomas on the slant. Keeps on moving into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. They take this in for the score. The Commanders make it a 9-point advantage.
Touchdown, Washington.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
Cowboys 25.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up second down. Here's Williams again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing third and long. They'll air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Nicks off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
At the 46-yard line.
Quick throw is caught. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll run it here with Tootin. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the Cowboys' 24-yard line.
Quickly out to the right, complete. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on third. Now it's Tootin. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders getting closer to a 7-0 start. Now the field goal unit runs on for its second try tonight. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Santos' kick is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys get it back to within 6.
Cowboys 32.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Kill. Oh.
A run here with Tootin. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
Just
down
cannot
and
afford right here,
6
Kate, to go
yards
3 and
go.
out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Captain. Over set. Joe. Olay.
He's back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Over set. Ready.
Tootin with it. Rolling into enemy territory. And he gets the 1st down for the Commanders, and that should get them this victory as well.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 at the
Victory
36
formation
yard
here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a look for Nix. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from D.C.